Alright, we're rolling up. It's 8:39. Kind of feel a little bad, but it's whatever. Alright, here's a set of 3. I don't know if these are gonna be big enough. Alright, we got the heavy duty right here. I think this is gonna be a little closer to what we want. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Couldn't find the snap ring pliers, so I think we're just gonna grab these for today. Just kidding. All right, we got the pliers. So that's pretty much all that we're gonna be doing actually related to working on the car. But otherwise, we should be finishing up that short shifter tomorrow. I made it out of there at 8:49, 10 minutes to spare. I feel like that's not that bad. Kind of just praying that these actually work because the snap ring is literally huge. But we got the heavy duties, so hopefully that works. So now the only logical thing to do is go on an ice cream run to Target, right? Yeah, whoops. Well, F30 action, pretty clean, pretty clean. Anyways, pulling up to Target now. Yeah, I know I said I pulled up for ice cream, but this thing is way too clean. The M4. Got this back in stock too. Was it just me? Or did the Speed Champions used to be like 15 bucks? Bro. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes these look trash, kind of like the Supra. But this C8 is not bad at all. Yo. Just saying, if you don't always check the Hot Wheels section, you're not actually in the cars. Dang. Yo, who spec'd this Type R? This is tough. Wide body RX3, not bad. GTD. This is straight up ridiculous. Oh yeah, Euro top, peanut butter cookie. Alright, we finally made it out like 20 minutes later, but that's how it is at Target. It's gotta be raining. This is bomb, by the way. Alright, it's the next day. I have the snap ring pliers here. A big mess over here. And then this is what we're working with the shifter. So this is free floating. This is all disconnected from the linkages underneath here. This is the snap ring here. So I guess that's the next step. Let's see if we can get these open. Should just pop. All right, we updated the tips to a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit more snug. Where it actually attaches to the snap ring. And then we're just gonna have to squeeze this in and hope it works. Nope. So we got this guy off finally after quite a few frustrating moments. Also, this little piece, I don't know if you can see like this guide channel earlier when I was working on it off camera, totally snapped. So forget what I said, not Duralast, these are Durabrake. Would not recommend. I don't really even think we need to do it this way, but I squeeze that in there. Should kind of just come up. Like so. Okay. This guy comes out. This is just, here you go. I don't know if you can see on the bottom of the shifter. So we'll see if we can break it loose from up here, but we might need to pull it from underneath of the car. Okay, so we kind of broke this seal for the most part, but we got the old shifter out, and this is just open here. You can kind of see the lip where that boot was caught. So here's a side-by-side of the new short shifter, and then this is the stock here. So we just have to transfer this over. Just out on a lunch run into this beautiful green, I think it's a 1M. Okay, correction, it's not a 1M because it has a sunroof, which is pretty apparent, and then the mirrors aren't M mirrors either, but it does have a couple M parts on it, and either way, it's a super, super sick build. Alright, so I've kind of just been messing around with this guy, and I originally thought that this was kind of like one whole bushing on here, but I just managed to pry off just with the, whoops, with the tiny little flathead. I was able to pry off one, and I don't know, I probably would benefit from buying a new one, but given this car, that would take me like, I don't know, a month to find, and then they'd be probably like 20 bucks. It'd take forever to ship. So I think I'm probably just gonna chuck these in, see how they fit, and if everything's good, I'll probably just leave it like that. So we got the shifter, and then we got, oh shoot, dropping all sorts of stuff. We got the two bushings, and then this one's still got the like threaded insert in here. But the issue that we're running into is that this feels at least like it might be slightly wider because this is super loose in here. But the hope is that when I insert this, it'll kind of expand the bushings out a little bit. Okay, so good news is that it's like kind of in there. Bad news, however, is that it's pretty loose. Like I could just pop this out. I don't know, my theory is though, if it's bolted in the linkage like this, right? Does it really matter? I don't know, I'm gonna bolt it up and see if there's gonna be any possibility where it could shake loose and have a problem. But hopefully it's gonna be nice and tight in here, so we don't even have to worry about that. Let's fit this in like that. Yeah, and see how that's gonna be pretty tight, pretty flush? I don't think it should be a problem at all. All right, that's all bolted up to the linkage there. So let's go see how it is. All right, there's still a little bit of slop, I think, from some other bushings. But overall, yeah, definitely a pretty solid shifter for sure. All right, so we finished up the install, got all the panels put back together, and it's pretty crisp. And it's definitely faster than stock, and it feels so good. I actually forgot to throw this guy underneath before I bolted up the shifter to the linkage, which, you know, is the one I ripped anyways. Then I just need to throw that on, but otherwise it's all good. And then the shifter was Ralco RZ. Overall pretty great. Definitely excited about this one. So that's the video. Thanks for watching.